Welcome to the channel, Trader Jan speaking. This video is about morning market preparation for the next week. We have Sunday, the 5th of April now. It's Easter Sunday, and Monday is Easter Monday, but exchanges are open on Monday. Not sure how much is traded though. And next week might more start towards Tuesday. Nevertheless, as usual in those videos, we look at the market events which are planned for next week. Now we have on Monday here, we have some PMI stuff. I don't know why the rating is actually not, the impact column is not filled here, but that doesn't impact us too much. So around 9 o'clock on Monday, for me at least, I take those numbers as, be careful with trading. I don't try to anticipate what the direction will be. I'll leave that one to the more intelligent people out there. So on Tuesday, we got some employment change, and at around 7:30, 9 o'clock. Then usual crude oil inventories for those which trade oil. That's typical for Wednesday. And on Thursday, we have some initial jobless claims, usually, and the PCE numbers. Okay, that's usually quite interesting time at 7:30 in the morning. Those are Chicago times. And CPI numbers on Friday at 7:30 as well. Consumer sentiment around 9 o'clock. So it's going to be an interesting week from the events and from the announcements perspective. Now, going back to the charts, this one is until Friday afternoon. The market was not open on Friday afternoon because of Good Friday. But here we're going to focus on the 15 minutes chart for the market's preparation. So looking at the our locations, I will only review those locations which have been within the frame of that previous day, because the other locations we reviewed already. No need to double review too much. So here, that's from Thursday. This one gonna be, if it's working now. No, still there, just being removed. I'm working with others X on Mac OS here. That sometimes happens. So the exact location, I'm gonna review then with the market profile. That one gonna be an interesting one as well. This one I would leave. This one here I would remove for the moment. This one I would leave because of this, but the exact location I'm gonna change. That one I would take away. This one I would leave. So here we have 600 ticks. As from my taste is a bit too much. I'm a scalper, so I'm not too much into long running trades. I just want to have relatively safe trades. And this one is something. No, do not change anything here. So for this one, I'm gonna let my oops. No, not a market map. That was the market profile. So for here, for that one, you would expect when the market is coming up here, that the first reaction gonna be probably more towards here, towards that high volume from Thursday. So I'm gonna leave it here. Then here, this one would be a very much. That's just 150 ticks. Yep, I'm gonna take that one away here. Actually, I don't take it away, but I will put it here because there is an area, and I love those areas where you have resistance, market breaks, and then you have it as support, and was support twice. And my suspicion is it will, when the market comes back here, it's going to be testing that one again or breaking and then going down here. I like these ones here where it was the same situation. In that case here, it's not an exact science, right? It's I'll leave it like that. And here we have a similar area here. It's a low volume area, and the market is coming from above. That's going to be interesting to watch how the market going to react over there. This area here is 465. We have an area here which was interesting at that time, and I'm gonna put it here again. Yeah. Okay. So this is pretty much it. Let's review with the market map. The upper part of that's a high volume from yesterday. Yep, understandable. I'll put it a bit more down here so it's touching actually with that area. And here, this one, I more put it up here. Which is actually it is the daily high and low from Friday. Here in the middle, yep, what do I do with that one here? I tend to use this high volume area here, which was a low volume area here. So I tend to move this one up here. With 200 ticks. And this one here is fine for me. This one here is at the beginning of that volume, which I rather have here. Once the market enters this field here, there are going to be things happening. And here I'm going to take this entry in that low volume area and the first one. So once the market enters here, I expect up and down and up and down. So having said that, that's the review of the morning. That's the morning preparation for the next day, for Monday, the 7th of April. Now let's look a bit on the bigger picture on the daily chart here on the bottom right. So the market has been in a recovery, hitting a bit of a wall here. So that's either going down or going up. Nice, huh? That's very nice. So I'm looking at the hourly charts here. Market has a nice price action up. On Thursday it went down and now it went up again. It is hard to say. No, I wouldn't say which direction, probably range, probably more trading according to short-term price actions rather than a long-term trend. And the daily chart shows me short. The hourly charts show me maybe short as well. And whatever my trading chart says, which is a 200D chart, I'm gonna trade more the price actions, short-term price actions on Monday with the goal to trust my locations. I guess that's the main point. So thanks for those two for watching, and see you down at the trading floor.